Alright everybody, welcome back to Gagner. We need to go talk to Deputy McIntyre, I believe. Up in the mass building. Correct. Alright, let's get this done.
Captain, can I help you?
No, I'm going upstairs. Thank you. All right.
Pardon?
Where are we going? Oh, this way. It was fairly recently I did this on my main playthrough with Lars.
Consider it done.
Ooh, look at that. Permanently reduces fuel needed for grav jump by 1%. Nice. Alright. Hey, Deputy.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice Archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
It's where the collective stash all our best weapons technologies after the colony war. UC Native answer here.
It was a mutual agreement, but I suppose you touch on the spirit of it. So, you also know then that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC's already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay, no problem. I'll just need some electrodes, tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I think we're going to go Freestar first.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Well, tell me about these other tools then.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
All right.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Well, Any things that I should avoid doing inside the embassy? What can you tell me about this staff member, actually?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
All right. Well, any other things I should avoid inside the embassy?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
All right. That's all the info I need on Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
All right. Oh,
Captain,
tell me about the other one.
Would you like to finish your briefing?
Yeah, tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Well, that sounds promising.
It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
All right. Well, I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you.
All right.
Fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
All right. Well, let's go.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. How are we doing for status? We are well rested, fed, etc. Good. Lobby. So, I did do my research, so I got my research pretty well all up. I adjusted my plan. I want Special Projects 1 and then 2 to finish off some research. 1 is for weapons research. I can't do it all until I have Special Projects 1, and I need Special Project 2 for some of the Dark Star stuff. So that's been amended for our research plan. And what else? I think that's about it. Oh, I went to a planet to get a bunch of that. What do you call it? Let's see, what was it? High tensile spidroin. I just went straight to the planet and did it. It's on Linnaeus 2. So I went there, got that done. Oh, am I going to the right place? Yeah.
Alien attacks on the city.
Yes. They build a
Oh,
monument.
well, I could see it right here.
But not the people they killed.
Well, not a peace treaty. It could cause an incident. It would mean my job, sir.
Okay.
Fine. I'll begin the process. Wouldn't want to withhold change.
All right. Freestar Collective.
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much. I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Oh, well, let's
When you have time.
talk in the elevator here.
Hello. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
The lighting's really weird in here. Pay isn't great, but the people are all right.
None of us are in this for the credits. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Oh, sure. Yeah. If you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I'm sure you did what you had to.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Nah, you're good. You've had my back, and that's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. You were unsure about it, and I can understand that. I am glad that you decided against it. It would only give me more to worry about.
It was clearly important to you that I do not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
All right.
Visitors.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
As in more than one. Security and they still
Hey, how you doing?
proceeded never fails to disappoint. Just wish we had received news from an SSN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Hey, you. Cameron.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
Hey, you got lucky. It was a war zone down there.
Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
We're aware of your skills, Mr. Long. It's why the UC sent me to speak with you.
You were sent for me? Huh, maybe... Let's go somewhere to talk.
All right. All right. Where are we going, buddy? How about down here?
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
All right. All right, let's have a conversation now, buddy. Let's put in some of that.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me?
We need help preventing more terramorph attacks, and we're not expecting the ambassador's support.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me?
I need to get access to her quarters without being seen.
Her quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services?
The diplomatic office will bring you on as an operative. Put your real talents to use.
Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's
He doesn't want
quarters,
money, he wants
which
power.
you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
All right, buddy. Hey, nice talking with you. Hi there. Now, do I have any of this stuff that... makes me more quiet? I think that's what I'm looking for. Don't need to steal anything.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to go. Come on, Andreja. I think this is where the utility closet was, right? Anybody back here? All right. Thanks, Cam. Yeah, I think we better close this door. Well, you. Ambassador.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Captain Red Gagner, UC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were in the
Eyewitness.
spaceport.
Eyewitness.
You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You need to help us. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
We are merely stating the obvious. If you are threatened by that, perhaps you should do something about it. Like, help us.
And just give the UC free run of the archives? I may as well resign right now.
Well,
Let me be
let's have a
frank,
talk about that.
The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Well, I know your plan to replace someone on the Council of Governors.
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb, Ambassador. It's embarrassing.
No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The
Yeah.
issue at hand is one of trust, no?
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
Yeah, I don't trust you as far as I can. You call that a negotiation? You didn't even offer me a gift.
But where are my manners? Here, my pistol. Laredo. Custom made. Now, with my error rectified, I presume we have a deal?
Nice. I neglected to do that on my other playthrough with Lars. Fine.
Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions.
That plus my negotiation fee seems like it should all just work great.
What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your way.
Nice.
Sorry.
You.
Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
Yeah, I know. Let's get rid of the zoot suit. Whoa. It's not what I want. Actually. Ambassador. That thing kicks butt. It's even better than this regulator. I think. Think we will make that our new number 2. And this can be number 9.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Alright.
And there.
Interesting.
Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion. You're gonna be discreet with that information, I hope?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. See ya. I know you don't trust me because I don't trust you. Thanks for the weapon and the cash. All right, next. Where are we going? Go to Outland. That'll get us close. Do we have anything that's anti-robot? Not particularly. Alright. Well, play around with this ambassador one. Looks like the right choice. No, gotta go through the side door, I believe. Any bad people around? No? Too bad.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go. What's over the fence here? It's like we got construction going on. Huh. All right, let's go. Not that way. This way. Yeah, this is a mess. What a mess. Now, Lars is the big fan of the coffee mugs. Go on, Drizia.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. Can we pick this one? And then I would say that one. And that one. Yeah, we're good. Alright, turrets are our friends now. With all this gas everywhere.
Decades unsupervised, and it seems this tree has decided it now owns this place.
What do we got here? That was good. Can't do anything about that one. Who are you? It's like a mannequin. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Victory! We should move on. There's nothing worth taking.
Oh man, this weapon's wicked. I like it. Hey, nice. Ouch. That was dumb.
Good one!
Nope. Can't do anything about that. Sorry about that, Andresia. A little trigger happy here.
There was no other way for it to end.
Okay, we got an issue here. Heal pays to believe. That'll do it. What a mess. There's a turret or something was in here. Ah, thank you folks for bringing me turrets. They're chunks. Wow. Well, that don't look good. Look at that blood through the jacket. You made a mess of my jacket, you. Not nice. Office is a mess, buddy. Can't do anything with that either. Yeah. That way. Downstairs, okay.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
It's my plan. Like that cred stick? Or that booty cow? exciting. Well, hello there, buddy. Hey there.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
It was nothing. Okay, we'll go inside, I guess. Don't steal stuff. All right.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Oh, worse. Spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and...
Codes.
An archive code. So the UC requires information then. On terror morphs, presumably, Do I see this all clearly?
I like this guy. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You got it. You don't need insurance, as independent observers will verify its use responsibly.
Every measure will be taken to ensure the information is used for good.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
All right. Oh, interesting. Just in case you want to take a look at this, you can pause that up.
Let's
Nice.
hope it still works.
Oh, look at that. It's like a boss chest, and this is not stealing. Apparently.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Thank you.
Will we all be so lucky next time the archives
So why'd
need to
everyone
be
else
accessed?
leave?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Thanks. This is not stealing. So, thanks. That is, though. Thanks, buddy. Let's go. Can we go out this way now? Nope. Okay. Let's get out and then we'll sign off. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here, Andresia. Right, well, thanks everyone for following the adventures of your bounty hunter, Red Gagner. This is our modded playthrough. You can check our settings, class cannon build, and our... where are they? Creations. I've scrolled through this before, but you can check in the description of this video and all of them since episode 30. I went back-patched, not all of them, but since 30. My list of mods I'm running, and including the load order I use for them. If you're interested in that, take a look. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and if you can, take care of someone else. Almost level 24. Nice. Thank you for watching the Lars Gagner gaming channel. Please check out our episodes. We're running pretty much full-on Starfield right now. The Shatter Space just dropped earlier this week, and so Lars Gagner is going to be every Monday to Friday in the mornings, and on Saturday, Sunday in the afternoon. So I do a 9 a.m. local drop and a 3 p.m. local drop. On Monday to Friday, we're going to be doing the Red Gagner, which is my modded Starfield playthrough. That's my bounty hunter. He's about level 20. Lars is getting close to level 70. I think he's 68 right now at the time of this recording. And then we'll re-inject Red Dead Redemption 2 on Saturday and Sunday. This is all Linux gaming. So if you're interested in Linux gaming, check out some of my other videos, and I have some support videos, say about World of Warcraft or playing Elder Scrolls Online, although the ESO video is quite old, but I do play my games on Linux. I've been using Linux since the early 1990s, believe it or not, pretty much when the first distributions dropped and I was installing from floppy disks. So if you've got any questions about Linux gaming, just drop me a message in the comments, and I very much appreciate it. We've already up to 53 subscribers, which is more than when I took this screenshot. And yeah, let me know what you think. drop a like, a subscribe, and more importantly, comments. And take care of yourself, everybody. And if you can, take care of someone else.